Hello YouTube, it's Keith, Kevin, Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Time again for another knife of the day. And today it's the new Spyderco Delica 4 with HAP40 steel. And is it Zome? Is it Zome? I'm sure one of you will give me comments on how to pronounce it. I know how to read it. Zome. This is a wonderful scale, art design really on the scale. But this is the new Spyderco Delica 4 with HAP40 steel Zome scales. It's an exclusive from the Cutlery Shop. A year ago, I think, about a year ago, the Cutlery Shop released an Endura exactly like this. Well, it couldn't be exactly like this because every Zome scale is exclusive and unique because it's hand painted. But it looked just like this as an Endura 4. So I think they still have some of the Endura 4s available. I heard on Instagram that there's only 550 of these available, so I don't know if they're still available from Cutlery Shop exclusive. When I went over all the knives I bought in 1999, and there's a 20-part series on this channel about that, I was really surprised. I'm not shocked, but surprised to see Spyderco and distributors, Spyderco distributors, coming out with a lot of Delica exclusives. Think of all the knives that Spyderco has been developing over the years, and they are still looking at different steels, different scales for the Delica. The Delica is just a wonderful knife. It's the right size, just the right size. It's about the size of the Para 3. At the end of this, I'll show you it compared to the Para 3 and the Paramilitary 2. But it's thin and it's light. Now, Spyderco has done them with titanium scales, stainless scales, G10 scales. Of course, a lot of them with FRN scales, fiberglass reinforced nylon scales. Now, you've been hearing a lot about the Rex 45 knives that Spyderco is going to release in the next couple of months. I did a video, my last video was on the Manix 2 that they released with HAP40 steel and the burnt orange G10. I said HAP40 steel, I meant Rex 45 steel. Well, Rex 45 is the American version of HAP40. HAP40 is a Japanese steel. Super tough. Great wear resistance. It is not a stainless steel. You have to take care of it. In fact, Spyderco, a year or so ago, I want to say it was 2 years ago, they did with HAP40 what they're doing with Rex 45 this year. They got all their foundational Japanese knives, the Endura, the Delica, the Stretch, Ladybug, the Man Bug, the Dragonfly. And they did burnt orange FRN scales for all of them and the HAP40 steel. And then last year, Spyderco started their Rex 45s with the military, the Paramilitary 2, and the Para 3. That was the first three with Rex 45 and the burnt orange G10 scales. And now they have 6 others that they'll be releasing with G10 and lightweight versions of their American-made steel with their American-made knives made in Colorado and the Japanese steel with the Japanese knives. Cutlery Shop came out with this one. I like the Cutlery Shop exclusives. I always have. Of course, most of you are familiar with the Delica. I always, when asked by new people who are getting interested in knives, especially Spyderco knives, and they ask me about Spyderco knives, I always say value folders, you can't beat them to start. There's a lot of them. You can do a great collection of value folders, and they're inexpensive. And they cut, but you'll really learn about the Spyderco way. But if you had a little bit more money, go with a Delica and Endura. And now they have the Endella, the knife in between the Delica and the Endura. So those three knives, they can last you a lifetime. Now we have one with super steel, a brand new one with super steel. 2.9 inches, just under that 3 inch for the blade. 2.6 inches, and that's the sharp edge of it all. The total length, 7.1 inch, 2.5 ounces. That's it, just 2.5 ounces. I don't understand the heavy clip on the Delica, and I know I say that so much. I need to stop it. It's a great clip, though. But, man, I wish it was a different, lighter clip. 4-way position. Tip up, tip down, left-handed, right-handed, any way you want it. And that very strong back lock from Spyderco. It's a standard. With Japanese version of Rex 45. Yeah, the HAP40 steel. Just a real nice knife. That's the knife of the day. The brand new Spyderco Delica 4 with HAP40 steel Zome scales. Oh, okay, so I know I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, as I pronounce a lot of things wrong, as you guys know. But these scales are special. They're FRN scales, and what they do is they create the scales with the lighter color. So in this case, they had the orange scales, and then they have Japanese artists using a traditional Japanese artistic technique to paint in the individual blotches. You see the black? See that? Which means each piece, the handles really are unique because they're hand painted, and anything hand painted, you just don't duplicate them like you can with a machine. So it's a funky color, yeah, but it's a special Japanese process that Spyderco uses on these. And from what I'm hearing, we're talking about 500 and a half, maybe 5, I don't know how many, but in the 500s, that's it on these. So when they're gone, they're gone. Cutlery Shop exclusive. Like I said, if the Para 3 is the right size for you, the Delica should be too. FRN, fiberglass reinforced nylon scales, just indestructible. I call it space age plastic. And then just to give you the paramilitary 2 part of it, so you can gauge its size. There you have it. A new knife of the day. I got an email from Spyderco, and I'm just frustrated. They're sending me 3 other knives. Unfortunately, all 3 of them are 3 variations on the Salt 2 knife that I did a video on a couple of videos ago. A black blade, a black serrated, and a satin serrated version. I get what they're doing. They have to release knives now about once every week because they promise so many knives in the next 3 months. I just wish they would have threw in a banger. Another HAP40 knife. Give us a look at that Spy 26 steel that you got exclusively from CPM, Crucible. Or give us the new Crucible S45 VN steel. All of these things are coming in the next couple of months. I just feel... So you'll get one video of all three of those knives as a variation. I wish that was not the only thing coming in that package. But there you have it. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications. You have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.